Most people in America and the Western world have no idea what's going on in China. Chinese private investors hold a ton of US stocks and lots of properties in the US. People who say that investing in China is unpatriotic don't know their history and they have no idea what they're talking about.
I say, hey, why don't you diversify into China? The rich in the United States are diversifying into other countries. But the mainstream American looks at investing in China as unpatriotic. Wealthy people are doing it anyway. Why?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. You're spot on. Do you know, for example, how popular Captain America is in China? Do you have any idea how popular Fast and Furious, Transformers, any American movie? The top two franchises in China is Marvel and Fast and Furious. And Captain America, along with Iron Man, are basically the top two superheroes in China, even after the trade war. So basically, Chinese people actually really like Westerners, Europeans, Americans. They're very welcome in China. Why do Americans and Europeans feel that it's a matter of patriotism to not invest in China? I think it is because of all the propaganda. You flick through any Iron Man movie, it's got American flags everywhere. The Transformers movie franchise, it's a tribute to the American military. They literally get on the walkie-talkie and they say, "Bring the rain, bring the rain." Like, and then you see all the American planes and drones and the Hercules come in and to bomb the Decepticons, the bad Transformer robots. Like, Chinese kids watch that, Chinese adults watch that, and they applaud at the end. People don't know this, but the box office for Transformers, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America is larger in China than the United States. They know this is, to an extent, propaganda about how great the US military is, democracy and free speech. Well, it used to for the last couple of years. They know that, but they let these movies in and they let everybody watch it. And there are so many fans. But in the US, somehow, they have a more closed mentality where they're like, oh, we can't show any Chinese movies. We can't show anything about the truth of China. 90% of the reporting on China is actually outright lies, actually untrue or exaggerated. So it's not a matter of patriotism. It's just that people in the US know nothing about China. I'll give you one last example. I asked my American friends, I go, where are you guys traveling this year? And they go, we're going to Japan. I go, Japan? And they go, yeah, we're planning 3 weeks in Japan. They go, all my kids love Japan because the manga movies and all that. And I said, you're going to Japan, which is right next door to China. They go, oh, is it? Yeah, I assume so. Because a lot of American folks aren't great with geography. They go, well, yeah, Japan, it's got manga, it's got everything. And I said, talk about patriotism. Do you realize that in World War II, who was your ally and who was your enemy? Talk about patriotism. And he was like, oh, we got bombed by Japan. I'm like, yeah. I know it's ugly to talk about it, but basically, what happened with bombing of Pearl Harbor? The only time the United States got attacked on its soil in like a century. And then you guys returned them with 2 atomic bombs. Like, the only 2 nuclear bombs ever dropped in human history. You guys dropped on Japan. You go there thinking, oh, yeah, Japanese are going to be really friendly to me. But do you know what happened between China and the US during World War II? Chinese people make movies about American heroes and American pilots during World War II because US sent volunteers. Before Pearl Harbor, United States was not officially in a war in World War II. So in order to help China against Japan, United States actually sent pilots in a volunteer effort to help China in the 1940s. And if you want to learn more about shocking facts like this that nobody in your social media or in your matrix is going to tell you about, then come into my Discord. It's called PNM Friends.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful.